Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Spiritual. It's going to be a general reading for October 21st. As always, general reading, so may or may not resonate. Take what fits, leave the rest. And don't try to make anything fit that does not fit your story, and characters can always be reversed, vice versa. So, I recorded this video once before, and it just wasn't coming out. The message just wasn't making any sense to me. Last night was a really weird night for me. I don't know if it's going to be relevant, but I had my first panic attack in 4 years, which was very discouraging. And I slept about 2 hours. I'm very exhausted and still very on edge. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just spiraled. Like, it was really weird. Like, I was in a good mood, and then, like, I did a reading for myself, and I got back home, and it was really good. And I started getting in my head about just completely irrelevant things and tweaked. And my friend came over at 2 in the morning, and I was losing it. And it's been 4 years since I've had like a full panic attack like that. I mean, I've dealt with that my whole life, but I've been pretty solid for 4 years, so it's kind of discouraging. But I feel like it's like almost like negative forces are against me right now. I mean, the last 2 videos that I posted, I was having issues like uploading them and recording them and stuff. It was... Alright, first card out, we have Soulmates. I feel like... It's gonna sound wicked psychotic, but like, I feel like other energies are trying to pull the cards and confuse us. The Fates. Sometimes I don't know. Fated soulmate connection here. I also pulled the tea leaf cards in the last reading, and those always tweak me out. Like, I don't know what it is about them. Like, every time I pull them, it's just like a really weird message. Regeneration, second chances. Could be second chances with a particular person, but typically this is seen as just a second chance kind of at life, second chance at love, second chance at, you know, a career, whatever it is. Like, so it's basically a redo, starting over in a sense. Now this reading is much more positive. I don't know what that was about, but it was weird. I just feel like it's tripping me out. Like, I saged my house last night, like, after, because I was like, what is going on? I don't really ever do that. I just was like, something's not right here. All right, anything else you can tell us? Co-create. Co-create with spirit. Talk to your guides and ancestors and angels, and work with people in that realm that have your back. Make sure you call upon the right people, I guess, to help you. Because, I mean, look at this. Fated soulmate connection, second chance, co-create. Like, all of our dreams are coming. So yesterday, before everything happened, I heard the song Lose Yourself by Eminem. Now, I'm sure we've all heard that song. But talks about, you know, one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. One moment to capture. Just let it slip. And then it talks about being nervous and all that. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on right now. I feel like everything we want is coming, and we kind of have one shot to not screw it up in a sense. I feel like we're all at the point where we're supposed to get kind of our rewards. But like, if we're not at the right vibration, we're going to miss it. And so I feel like that's why things are trying to take us down right now. And I don't think it's going to be for very long if that's happening. Like, I would say till the end of the month. But I just feel like either negative forces in your life or negative forces in the universe, whatever, don't want us to partner up with these people and, you know, do these careers like I'm trying to build with this channel that help people and work on raising people's vibrations and teaching people. Anyway, that was a rant. I don't even know what I just said. We have a courtship. This is going to be an old school courtship. There's something like the Duggars. Not quite like that, but you know what I'm saying. Someone who dates with a purpose, dates with an intention, who treats you properly, takes you out on dates and all that, right? This is coming in. I really feel that's what's coming in. I also feel career stuff coming in as well. I feel like, you know, I'm kind of on my path to that as well. But I think that's going to be not a slower process, but basically you have to build a business, but I mean, you have to build a relationship too, but that comes, never mind, I'm ranting. Okay. I just feel like we're not wanted to get where we're supposed to go, and it's like so close. Mature man. It's possibly why it's gonna be a courtship, because it's gonna be someone that's a little bit older, chivalrous, whatever. It doesn't have to be like an old man. I just mean someone that's mature. They could be younger than you and be mature, but they know how to treat someone. Be aware of people in your life that don't want the best for you, and it might be very subtle. Might be very subtle. You might just notice their attitude change when you tell them something positive that happened in your life. False person, as I said that. Watch out for false people in your life. Those people, you know, are negative energies, and I don't mean negative energies like really bad energies, but there are people that, you know, if you're empathic and whatever, you pick up on stuff like that. So if you have people in your surroundings that don't want good for you and that are kind of shady, like, you're gonna pick up on that. And I kind of think that might have been a little bit of what happened to me yesterday. So just watch out. Obviously you can't completely avoid people like that, but don't absorb people's energy. Don't let anything get to you. Don't let anything get into your head. That's why I don't tell a lot of people about this channel, because I don't want anyone's opinions. You'll find out when you find out, you know? So things like that is also, as well as like, if you get into a relationship with someone, don't immediately blast it everywhere. Wait till it's solid. Because people will always try to mess with you, and it won't even always be very obvious that they're doing it. Like I said, just watch somebody's reaction when you talk about positive things in your life that you're getting or whatever. I've always said this. I said people will support you on your ideas until you start to get them. I've always felt like that. Like, you can tell people, oh, I have this cool business idea, and they'll be like, that's great. And then when you like, be like, hey, I made money, they're like, oh, you know. And it's not even always malicious. It's like, that's just kind of how we work. I mean, all of us are like that in a little bit of a sense, like, but just be aware of people that kind of thrive off of manipulating people and whatever. It's weird. Poverty. It flipped before and I didn't take it. Ugh. Why is poverty here? That doesn't make any sense. Ten of Cups. People that don't, okay, Ten of Cups is, it came, you know, marriage, family, all that, but it's just abundance in general, right? People that don't have that are going to be bothered, right? It's the people that have more than you are going to be happy for you because you still have less than them, right? This can be in regard to anything, relationship, money, job, whatever. But these shady people want you to be below them. They want you to be here. And you can't let them absorb your energy. Now, I don't want to give too much energy just to this in general because it's just not worth it. So I'm going to put those cards away. But let's get back to the good here. What we really need to do is also go listen to that Eminem song, because I've known that song since I was a kid, but it hit me different yesterday. But let's remind us what we have here. Soulmate, Fated. Okay? second chance, and Spirit is co-creating the second chance with you. They have your back. Just because, you know, things are going to come in that are going to try to stop whatever it is, because people don't want people in union or whatever you want to call it, right? Because a lot of high vibrational people like that, especially people that do kind of work like this, you know, if they get together, they're that much more powerful, right? So it don't like be freaked out by the fact that, like, I don't, like I said, I don't mean devil energy like really bad. It's just like, don't let anyone change your vibration. It's basically what I'm saying. Don't let anyone crush your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you that, oh, that's not coming in for you, you're crazy, whatever, right? And again, courtship, immature man, someone that knows how to treat you properly. Alrighty. It's feeding, what? This meeting, what am I talking about? Wow, feeding, meeting, I'm losing it today. 2 hours of sleep time. This reading feels much better than the one I just did earlier. I just had to like center myself a little bit more, I guess. But all right, what else can you tell us here? Soulmate. We have 2 soulmate cards. Yes, this is your soulmate. There's a soulmate coming in for you. Like, this is very, very clear here. A fated soulmate. Now, there's all different kinds of soulmates, like karmic soulmates, ones that teach you lessons, blah, blah, blah. Like, ones that are here for a little bit of a time period, ones that are here forever, ones that are friends, pets, family, whatever, right? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So, I feel like, at least for myself, like, I always, when I get into relationships and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I think this is it. This is going to be the one, whatever. And then you get into another one, you say it again. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. Right? But it's like, I feel like we're going to come and meet whoever this soulmate is and say it again. And everyone else is going to go, well, you said that last time. And it's like, but did you really feel it? Like, I just recently ended something with someone. It was only a couple months long, but my friend was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you were really excited about that. And I was like, and thinking back, I was like, I really wasn't. I think I just wanted to pretend. Not pretend, but like I was hoping to be excited about something. So, try to understand the difference, I guess. That's a total rant, too. I'm like trailing. Understand the difference between wanting something to be and knowing in your gut that it's going to be real. So, anyway. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, like I just said. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. Your life. Don't let anyone else interfere with your head, your thoughts, your mind. Anything you want to do, any business you want to start. Don't let anyone get in your head. Anything else you can tell the collective? What else do we need to know for today? First card out. Mice. Illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry. This was me last night. Literally like full blown, like hyperventilating, face and arms numb, like crying like in the middle of the lawn in my condo complex. Like, it's sad. Like, it's been 4 years. Ever since I've lived here, I was all right. But this is what I said to my friend who came over last night. One of a soulmate of mine, but not someone I am romantically involved with anymore. That's weird. I was just talking about house. think people are going to be moving too. I think a change of environment is going to be good. I've really been getting an itch to move, and I don't like change, but I need to move. I just feel it. And it doesn't have to happen instantly. I don't want to like make a rash decision, but it will happen within the next year. I was saying, what was I saying? To my friend, what was I talking about? Oh, last time I was really in a panic was when I was having a major change in my life as well. It was when I graduated from college. I graduated college a little bit later than the average human being. Irrelevant. But that summer was like, it was a weird like culture shock. Like I feel like when you graduate, you finally go into like, and I mean, I had a full-time career before that, before I went back to school, but it was a little bit different knowing there was no going back to school. I mean, obviously you could get a master's degree, but it was different. It was like that, like me as like a, you know, kid, I guess you could say, that part was over. Like it was like a realization that like I was an adult, and it was hard. And I feel like there's a reason that I had a panic right now, because I feel like there's big changes coming, and I feel like a cycle of my life is completed, and also that has to do with moving, right? Like, and I always kind of feel like the same thing like with my cars and stuff too. Like I feel like I have a car during certain periods of my life, and I recently got a new car. Unexpectedly had to get a new car, and it wasn't a very old car. But that last car reminded me of a cycle of my life. And obviously a home's a little bit, I mean, I own this place, so it's, I can't just like up and leave. But I probably will soon, which is sad to think about because I'm just too sentimental. But that's a total rant, but I just feel like everything in your life is going to change because it just has to. And I think, in a sense, there's like growing pains regarding it. We have man, love interest here. And fireworks, passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, exhilaration. There's going to be a relationship that is very passionate. And not only passionate, there's going to be a soul connection, you know, surrounding it as the base, but any type of deep soul connection usually is also very passionate. And I feel like that's often a struggle, to find someone that you connect with on both levels here. Elephant, gentle, lucid dreams. You could be having dreams about someone. I did last night, and it was random. I also had a dream about my relatives that had passed the night before. It felt very real. Ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure. The moon, fantasy, subconscious, romance, intuition. Cross, destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, necessity, conviction, duty, crisis, fate. All right, what's up with this fireworks and this man here? The moon here, Pisces energy, unknown. But they're not going to tell us who the man is, right? Anything else? No. Yeah, there's like, they're not going to tell us who it is, but someone, I mean, I've basically been saying this for 2 days now, but someone's coming. It's going to completely change your life. It's going to be a relationship that you've never experienced, something that's very it just works, right? It's actually, I'm like talking way too much about my personal life in this reading, but last time I had a period of anxiety, it was like one summer. I was really, really bad, and hopefully this doesn't happen this time. I don't think it will. I think it was like a one-off, but I was right at my graduation party, and I said, I went out with my friends after, and I remember seeing like couples out at the bar, and I was really bothered by it. And I was out with a couple of my friends that were couples at the time, and I was like, I really want that. I was so annoyed. And then 2 days later, I was texting my mom when I was at work, and she was like, oh, well, maybe you'll meet someone at your company outing at work or whatever. And literally an hour later, I met the guy that I then moved in with 4 months later. 1 hour later, 2 days after the graduation party where I was tweaking out, and I moved in with him after 4 months. Obviously, I'm not with that person anymore, but it was probably the most real relation, not real, but serious one I've ever had. Point being is that anxiety and then going, oh, I wish I had that, blah, blah, blah. Literally 2 days later from the party, and 1 hour after I was texting my mom, I met him out with my coworkers that day. It was like, it was weird. So I always talk about that story because it was like, I was just at the point where I was so irritated. Like, I was just like, I had a whole summer of anxiety and I'm done with it, and I just want to find someone. And then an hour later, like, I still have the screenshots of it because it was just so weird. And there was something, I don't usually wear makeup to work, but like, for some reason I put on makeup that day, and it was weird. Anyway, actually, I think he watches this channel. I forgot about that. Hi, if you watch this. I totally forgot about that. Oh well. If you're wondering, there's a theme in this reading. I keep in contact with my exes. I'm totally ranting today, but when I like connect with someone, like, it's rare. So, you know, I like to keep people around. I don't have a ton of female friends. I don't really connect with females that easily. But like, I do keep my exes, you know, around because, I don't know, like, if I connect with you, like, I connected with you for a reason. I mean, there's some of them that I have no desire to talk to, sure. But the ones that were significant in my life, I speak to on occasion. Or every day, like my best friend. But that was, never should have been a relationship at all. That just wasn't there. But anyway, I don't know why I'm ranting. This has to be relevant. Alright, anything else you can tell us? Use these cards in a minute. 8 of Cups, walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. These are so beat up, these cards, and it's not even because I used them that much, it's because I spilled water all over them. 10 of Cups, again, this is one of my favorite decks, but I just destroyed it. I literally laid them all out over my living room one night because I spilled water all over them. Anyway, I don't know why I'm ranting so much today. We have the 9 of Wands. So this is Wounded Warrior Fear energy. Fear that you're not going to get what you want. Walking away from that energy. Realizing that this 10 of Cups, everything you'd ever want, is coming in. The Fool, leap of faith. This is almost trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition. Sometimes our intuition does lead us the wrong way because it's not actually our intuition, right? Our intuition. My video cut out. Second day in a row. Why did an alarm go off? Anyways. Anything else you can tell us here? Death card. Cycles are coming. Changing. The Moon. A lot about intuition here. Trusting what your gut tells you. The way I just laid out these cards is weird. I know you can't see my cards. Someone yelled at me about that. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's too hard to do both. I don't have the room in this house to do setup like that. I had them like this. A cycle of ending this fear energy, walking away from it, right? Trusting your intuition that this 10 of Cups is coming. Taking a leap of faith. And taking a leap of faith and having faith. If that made any sense. basically a leap of faith in trusting your intuition that it's coming. And I had this one like this. All right. I'm not feeling that deck. All right. Let's see. Any final closing thoughts? Any advice? Anything? This keeps coming up too. Something about a public meeting. You might meet someone out at a party or anywhere. Anything public. At the grocery store. Element of water again. It's almost Scorpio season, so my birthday. Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, fate. Unexpected. Didn't this already come up? It says unexpected. Crossroads. If you have an unexpected panic attack, don't take the wrong direction. I feel like that's what that's kind of saying. Like, if something hits you and you like kind of like get out of control, make sure you take the right path. All right, I feel like that was all over the place and I don't even know what we talked about. But hopefully that was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe so you can be notified when I post future videos. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at It's Simply Sharon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.